interview training company passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I am going to teach you how to pass a laboratory assistant interview. So if you have an interview coming up for a lab assistant job with any organization, please do make sure you stay tuned and watch this presentation from start to finish, because this is what I will cover. I am going to give you a list of laboratory assistant interview questions, the ones that I strongly recommend you prepare for. I will give you example answers to lab assistant interview questions to help you succeed. I will give you some brilliant tips on how you can be the standout candidate during your interview. And finally, I will tell you about further resources you can get access to help you pass your lab assistant interview. So there's 4 reasons why you should stay tuned. And just very quickly, before we get started, a very warm welcome to this lab assistant interview training tutorial. My name is Richard McMahon. That is me there in the center of the screen. I've been helping people for over 20 years now to pass their interviews, and I always do that by giving you top scoring answers you can't find anywhere else. On that basis, please make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the weekly content I am uploading. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn. I put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. And please do make sure you give the video a like, because that motivates me and encourages me to create more for you. Thank you very much indeed. The first question that we need to prepare for is, tell me about yourself and why you want to be a laboratory assistant. Now, this is going to be the first lab assistant interview question that you need to answer. So we must ensure we provide a genuine, passionate answer that demonstrates that you can add value to their organization and carry out your duties to a quality standard and in line with working practices and procedures. Here is my suggested answer. I'm a hard worker. I am somebody who is always willing to learn, and I am passionate about research, scientific-based investigations, and making a difference in the work I undertake as a lab assistant. I first became interested in this role when I was younger, and that passion has never diminished. This means I care about the work I do, I care about my professional development, and I care about the standards I maintain whilst following strict working practices and procedures. I want to be a laboratory assistant because I enjoy working as part of a team, and the natural skills and the experience I possess are all a strong match for the job description and the person specification. That is a brilliant answer. It is in depth, it is positive, and it sets you up with confidence for the remainder of your interview. Now, you can either pause the video if you want to and take a note of the questions and answers as I progress, or if you want to wait, I will tell you in a second where you can download my full set of 21 lab assistant interview questions and top scoring answers, including the ones we are working through together today. The next question, why do you want to work for our organisation as a laboratory assistant? Here is my tip for answering this question. Now, this lab assistant question is guaranteed to feature at some stage during your interview. It is asked simply because the organisation wants to know you have carried out some research into the work they do and also what has specifically attracted you to work there. So here is my suggested answer. Why do you want to work for our organisation as a laboratory assistant? Here we go. I've chosen your organisation to work for as a lab assistant for the simple reason you have an impressive track record as an organisation that always insists on quality work and high standards. Now, from my research, you train and support your staff well. The people who work here have many years' experience, and they are all passionate about the work they undertake. This is a place I will be able to learn from experts. I will be able to continually grow and develop, and I will get to immerse myself in challenging yet interesting medical research tasks that will enable me to put my skills to good use. If I am successful, I can genuinely see myself working here for a long period of time and becoming a highly effective and hard-working member of the lab team. That's a really good answer again. Now, don't go anywhere because I still have more questions and answers to work through with you. But when you're ready, if you want to click that link in the top right-hand corner of the video, it takes you through to my website, Pass My Interview, where you can download my full set of 21 laboratory assistant interview questions and top scoring answers, including the ones we are working through together right now. The next question, what are the most important skills and qualities needed to be a lab assistant? Now, unless you fully understand the different aspects of this role, you will not become a competent laboratory assistant. Therefore, it is imperative that you read and understand the person's specification before your interview. Well, I've done that for you, and here's a great answer to make sure you succeed. There are 10 very important skills and qualities needed to be a lab assistant. These include exceptional attention to detail skills. Put simply, you cannot make mistakes as a laboratory assistant. Coupled with an ability to work accurately, ability to communicate with others, the importance of getting their particular task completed on time. I like that answer because your strengths clearly outweigh your weakness. Your weakness is essentially impatience, but you are finding a way to overcome that by communicating with people the importance of making sure they get their work completed on time. So it's a very strong answer. Now, the next thing to do is click that link in the top right hand corner of the video. Go through to my website at passmyinterview.com and you can take a look at my 21 laboratory assistant interview questions, and you can also download the answers. I've also put some more useful tips on that page, so make sure you go through there right now and check that page out, because it will make a difference to your performance at your lab assistant interview. All that's left for me to say is I hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Connect with me on LinkedIn and do give the video a like.